Well, hello there. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name is Jim. I'm a crypto trader. I trade on the foreign exchange as well, the forex. And yeah, you've landed on my channel where we study Elliott wave, guys. We look at the market through an Elliott wave lens, and I want to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective as well. So let's jump into the markets. We're going to look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum tonight, and see what's going on. All right, and all three of them, it looks like a WXY correction is underway, as far as I can tell. Let's take a peek here. We're going to zoom out just to get some perspective on Bitcoin, which we're starting first, and then we'll get some. Then we'll continue from there. Now, we have to be careful here, but what I'm thinking here with my thoughts for now is that this is the end of a three-wave move right here, and this is a five-wave. Well, this is a five-wave move here, potentially. Okay, so this could be a 1, 2, 3. This could be 4 and 5. Okay, so that gets us up to our upper targets here of about $11,900. Okay, now we've talked about the implication here that if this was a triangle instead, if I count it as a triangle, which is potentially likely a triangle here. Da-da-da. There it is, right there, right there. Okay, then we have to pull the fibs a little bit differently. Okay, I got to pull the fibs up to this point, and we count this wave right here, and it looks like a five-wave move is already finished. So it's hard to tell, guys. So what I'm saying to you is that this could just continue working its way down, and that the short that I've been looking for is already underway, or we have some upper targets to go up and hit. The 11,900 target is still sitting up here, nice and pretty. Okay, so not sure if we're going to hit it or not. I can't say. If we're going to hit that, but certainly it's on the table as a possibility. Okay, so this could be just a complete wave. We're done, complete, finished. But it also could be we could be heading up. So we're going to look at the small time frame now and say, okay, is there any evidence that says we're going up? Well, right now the evidence is pointing down, but it's pointing down correctively, I believe. But I want to show you a bull count, and I'm going to show you a bear count. Okay. Let's talk about wave here. So this could be a three-wave move right there. Okay. Then we got another three-wave move right here, and now we need one more three-wave move, and that's ultimately going to give you a 333. Okay, which we talked about the other day, and a 333 is a WXY. So ultimately, that would give us a WXY correction. W, boom. X, boom, and Y. Now the Y needs to be three waves, okay? So we need to finish this thing in three waves. Oh, come on. Boom, 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 like that. That's what we're waiting on. That's what we're looking for. Let's pull the fibs and see if that's what we get. If we get something like that, then we're looking at a target at about we could come to the 786 here at 11,002. That's confluent with this with the bottom here. I think that's a likely target there, 786 run here for the for Bitcoin. So could come down and hit the 11,124, which is the one-to-one extension. But that seems a little low. But that brings us down to the. Excuse me. Sorry about that yawning there. I've been working hard. That brings us down to this structure zone here. So this structure zone here for the 786, this structure zone for the one-to-one extension, and this structure zone here for the 127 extension. Okay, so you can see how the Fibonacci these things move to Fibonacci regions. Okay, that's the way the market moves through. That's why I pull fibs to know where those targets are. Okay, so I'm watching the 11,100 to $11,200 region down here, looking for a three-wave move to finish. Boom, 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 and then up we go. Okay, now I would be looking for. Let's pull the fibs on just this move right here. Yeah, there's a lot of confluence here with the fibs. So yeah, the 786 and the one-to-one extension are both fine for targets. That's if we get a WXY, if that's the right way to interpret this wave. Now, what is there another way to interpret it? Yeah, there is. Let's talk about it. So, what this could be, what this may be, what this potentially might be, is this is actually a five-wave move here. Okay, sometimes you get a 5-wave move where you get the one wave is up there, very small. Okay, then you get a big long wave that the 4 branches out like that. Then you get another pop to the low that's almost as long, that feels almost as long as that. It comes to the 1-to-1 extension a lot of the times. That's what we call a 5-wave move with an extended 5th wave. Okay, an extended 5th wave, and so this would be a perfect example of just that very thing. So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right there. And so there would be a 5-wave move, and that would be a 3-wave pullback, guys. And what we're getting ready to start is a 1, 2, and then we got a lot bigger downside coming. So there's the bear count to it. So if it's a WXY, which I've already talked about, a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, we expect more upside. Okay, we expect more upside to come. We're going to hit those upper targets. However, if let's talk about where this thing might come down and invalidate such this would be a 1 and a 2 right there. All right, so if we get down here, I mean it's a long way to wait. So what I would do right now, I'm short. Okay, so I shorted this right here because there was a 3-wave pullback. So I'm short right here at the top here. So I'm going to be watching price here at the 786. I'm going to watch it at the 1-to-1 extension. If it continues on, I'm going to watch it at the 127. And if it gets down here to the 1618, guys, I'm going to be pretty certain we are not going to go up and hit those upper targets, that we are on our way down. Once we get to the 1618, it's pretty confirmed to the downside. That's actually the beginning. That's actually the 3rd wave of a 5-wave move, something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, like that. There's 5 waves, 3-wave pullback, and continuation. Okay, so ideally, what we do is we try to trade these pullbacks if we get them. So that is the 15-minute time frame. So when you go to this larger time frame here, you will get those. Okay, you'll get those pullbacks. So let me show you where we got one right here. Okay, we had this 5-wave move here, got a 3-wave pullback. This is where we short. Okay, so. Of course, I usually short the tops as well because they come to extensions that are easily deductible there or deducible there. You can see how this one came right to the 1-to-1 extension, and we shorted that sucker on that big. When we get those big spikes that come right up to a target, we short the mess out of those things. So that's part of our strategy in our trading group there. We short spikes. Okay. All right. So there we go. That's what we're looking for potentially there. So. Is this a 1-2? Okay, and now we're getting another 1-2 to the downside, or is this a WXY coming down to target here and then up for more upside? I can't tell you which. We'll have to wait and see what's going on. But right now, small time frame. I think short is the direction. We always understand that Elliott wave is only as good as the interpreter. In other words, I may be wrong in my interpretation of these waves. There may be another interpretation I'm not seeing or paying attention to, and so we want to be careful that we're not, so biased with our interpretations that we say, hey, this is the only thing it can be, can't do anything else other than what I've seen. Because if it begins to do something else other than what I've seen, then we cut the trade when the trade becomes invalidated. Okay, as soon as the wave starts doing something we don't expect, then we're like, hey, this isn't part of the trade. And then under certain criteria, with RSI, with wave counts that have been created, we looked at cut our loss or cut in profit, or wait for the wave to come back into profit before we cut, just depending on the confidence of our count once the wave has begun to play out. Okay, so that's Bitcoin there. And those are the two ideas that I can see going on right now. That's what we're watching for. Okay, Ethereum, same thing, guys, same thing. Looking for this WXY to play out. We need this X wave to finish. This X wave could come all the way up to the 1618 extension of this particular wave here. Let me pull the fibs for you right here. We're going to pull it to this wave down to here. Boom. Right now we're bouncing off the 127 extension. That's where I shorted this thing. Right here at structure, I shorted at the 127 extension. Got a 3-wave move. Looks like we had an ending diagonal to finish. But if I'm wrong there, we could end up coming up here to the 1618. Watch out for price to reverse here in that region there as well. So those are two possibilities. Shoot, where I shorted, I'm less than $1 away in my entry, so I'm not worried about it if it gets up here. Okay, if it comes up here and closes beyond this, that's when I'm going to say, hey, that's not what I was looking for, and probably cut the trade at that stage there. So that's where the invalidation point is for me there. But even then, when I say that, I tend to be a little bit more patient, wait for a pullback or something like that, and then I cut the trade. So. All right, so that's what I'm looking for there in Ethereum as well, looking for this WXY correction to play out. Or, again, this could be a 5-wave move. Again, the same kind of thing. If this is a 5-wave move to begin with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, instead of a big 3-wave. So you might interpret that as a 3-wave or a 5-wave, and I've explained how to do that. This is definitely a 3-wave move, okay? And I'm looking for another 3-wave move. So I'm looking for a 3, 3, and a 3. But again, I'm keeping an open mind, saying, hey, this could be a 5-wave move. That's 3. Now we could be on our way down to major levels to the downside. Again, we've already hit targets in Ethereum, and I said we could go straight down from here. And so we're waiting to see if we're going to do that. So my target for a WXY correction with a reversal to the upside is around 366. Okay. And that gives us a 1, 2, 3. I'm even going to watch 371 as well, but I think it's more likely to come down and tag the bottom of this wave right here, 366, and up we go. I'd like to see some hidden bullish divergence on the chart as well, maybe on the 15-minute time frame. I'd like to see some hidden bullish divergence as it comes down. Okay. All right, let's take a peek at Litecoin as well. Just what we're seeing here on the 6-hour time frame, you can see that we got a 3-wave move to the upside. It's a 5, 3, 5. Correction came to the 1-to-1 extension, and we got a 3-wave move to the downside. Now we've got this 3-wave move back up. Okay, it's pretty tough to see, guys, and I'm going to do some heavy analysis, maybe by request on coming soon. But right now we're playing on the 127 extension. Okay, so. But Litecoin doesn't look done to me, as I look at it. It doesn't look finished. It looks like this needs to be 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, and 5, like that. But even then, I don't like the way that measures, the way that looks. It just looks like it needs more upside to finish. I could be wrong, but that's just from my experience in the market. We might get another down push like this, stay on that trend line right there, and then up we go. Okay. That may happen, and what that would give us here is basically a 3-wave move, 3-wave down, and then another 3-wave up, and then we come down. And then, so that would get us up to our upper targets that we were looking for in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then it's looking corrective for now, but we'll have to wait and see what Litecoin does. I'll do some heavier analysis coming, but that's what I'm looking for right now. Is a finishing move to the upside. But in the short term, let's go to the 1-hour chart, see what kind of structures are being made here on the short term time frame. Okay, that looks like a 5-wave move to the downside, but it could be a 3-wave move to the downside as well. My experience says 5-wave. The look of it looks like 3 waves. Okay, so what is it? Well, only time will tell. Then we got this move here. Excuse me, that came to the 127 extension, so that's a 3-wave move, come to the 127 extension, and then we got an impulse down off of that. So what I'm looking for target-wise to the downside for Litecoin is something like this. $48, something back down here to $48, $48.50 in that range, maybe $49 here at the 786, but I think it would go a little lower. And then up we go. After that, that's what I'm thinking. If it continues down beyond to get down here to 47 and even 46, we're going to start looking a little bit more bearish. Okay, but looking for a move to finish. Okay, this would be basically a 3-wave move to finish down here, and then up we go. That's the way I'm thinking about it. So right now, in the small time frame, short is the direction, best I can tell, and then we're going to be looking for longs for one more hit to the high for an epic short coming to follow, I believe. Okay, but we'll have to analyze the market as it plays out and be nimble and be quick. Okay, all right, guys. You guys have a great day. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Hope that's helpful to you and thinking about how to trade using Elliott Wave theory applied to the market plus Fibonacci. Of course, Elliott Wave is in tandem with Fibonacci levels, so you're gonna have to learn that. If you need some help learning that stuff, I've got Trading Night School videos and a playlist in my channel. Just click on my name, find the playlist, and you'll be on your way to learn an Elliott Wave for free. Or you can join the Telegram group that we're part of. We're going to be moving to Discord soon with a lot more value. But that being said, you can join the Telegram group and be part of a group of traders where we're all learning and growing together, and where I share my trades there. I share trade setups that I see, and I offer charts and nightly analysis for the group, daily analysis as well, as we need it as a group. That being said, you guys have a great day. Thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff that helps out a channel if you've appreciated this content. And hey, let me know if you appreciate the content. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.